Hey you guys, JMan37X bringing episode 56 of Epic Battle Fantasy V. Last time, we made a little bit more progress into the Forgotten Ruins. We actually finally explored the Forgotten Temple, checked out the diamond blocks in there. We got our next key item, an optional key item actually, the winged boots, which allows us to walk on the clouds that we've seen all over the place. All over the place as in, like, these couple screens. So yeah, this time we're just going to finish up business here. There's only, I think, these two fights that are both on screen right now that we have left. And then after that, we're going to head back to the Grand Gallery for a little while. Just to do a little bit more item collecting before we take on the big one. The next premium dungeon here. So yeah, that's what we got on the menu for today. So let's go ahead and hop into it here. Let's just start with this one, just because we're already up here. We can see the Sky Dragons are going to be involved. I've only fought one of them. They don't appear very much. This is kind of their main area that they exist in. So they're not the most common enemy, I wouldn't say. Okay, so we don't need to catch these guys. Ice, wind, bomb. Wind sounds like a good. It's actually a perfect fit for Nollies. I guarantee actually he's gonna be able to wipe here. So I'm actually gonna be a little bit cautious of this. Let me, actually, I think Siphon works. Let's try it. I don't actually remember. I think Siphon prevents them from doing their on-death attack. I'm honestly not sure I actually want to kill all of them. I guess we're just gonna do it. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I was right. And yes, sure enough. And two Sky Dragons, okay. About expected. Just a stupid bird. Peck us like a pigeon. Dragons still don't have bodies. Maybe that's for the best. That's a good point. Yeah, I'm not really sure we're ready to see the bodies of what these dragons look like. Okay. So let's see. Electric. Let's go ahead and just maximize our damage against these guys. Low legs is pretty susceptible to dying. Oh, I was gonna put some sort of auto revive on him actually. Forget to do that. Oh well. It's quite a lot of damage. Oh, we even got the stun off. Jeez. Ah, damn. Just a single one of those 3 hits was enough to kill him. Alright, well, honestly, the weather kind of works in our favor here. Okay, we're gonna get Anna out here to try and put some stun. So, it's 40%, 40, 60, 90, 39. So, it's about a 30% chance, I think, doing an arrow rain. I don't really like those odds. I'm pretty sure that's guaranteed, so we're gonna go with that. I don't really like the odds very much of the alternative. Okay. Really quick, I would like to plug the stream for tonight. I am currently unsure of what kind of progress we're going to be making. I'm actually gonna let's survive no legs here. It's possible that either tonight or the previous stream will have been the last EBF stream. I truthfully am not sure which one at the moment. We're gonna switch in Matt, I think, for now. Let's just go for a let's go for this. Really? Even with evade down, 59 accuracy. It seems really bad actually. Why is his accuracy so low? 72. No, I guess that's about right for this point in the game. Never mind. Yeah, so it's possible if I'm not able to get through. I have like a decent handful of things I still need to do, so I really am not sure how far I'm gonna get. But either tonight is going to be the last EBF 5 stream, in which probably I'll end up doing some extra thing. Oh, he doesn't have a mid down, by the way. I don't know why I thought that. Might end up doing some extra things, like finally getting the EBF 4 30 million damage achievement, which I still haven't done. And maybe some extra things like that. But if not that, then I'm probably going to be starting my next game that I'm going to be streaming. As of right now, I do not know what that game is. I'm hoping that by the time this video comes out, I will have figured it out. But nonetheless, I still would love to hear what you guys think as far as what game you guys would like to see me play next. I'm sure at this point I have it narrowed down to at least a few options. Some notable contenders are Risk Your Brain 2, potentially doing some of the other EBF games that I have not played very much of, at least not on stream. So EBF 1, 2, and 3 are the main ones that we've got on the chopping block as far as EBF goes. And You actually still probably gonna do the most damage, so we'll just leave you. Those are kind of the main ones, at least that I can think of right now. I'm sure there are other good suggestions. I could actually check, but I think for the most part, those are the main couple that I was looking to do. I'd actually like to check what those are, because yes, Ori and the Blind Forest is another one, actually. Not really something that I imagine is super popular on Twitch, but it's an indie game, story-based, and it's one that I've been really wanting to play for a while. Those are kind of the main. Those are the main ones I think that I'm leaving as viable options. I really want to do modded Terraria, but I'm probably gonna do that with my buddy Sacred Survival for our Friday stream sometime. Also, pretty nice chest there. Pizza's incredibly rare. Espresso is pretty rare, and a stat item, so pretty good. Also, if you guys don't know, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 6 to 9 p.m. EST-ish, usually. Sometimes I start a little bit, or sometimes I can go a little bit later, depending on what day of the week it is. And as far as other games that I'm going to be streaming this year, we've got EBF5 version 2 when that drops. We don't currently have any, or at least as far as I'm aware, we don't have much of an estimate for when that's going to come out yet. But that's going to be very exciting. So certainly we're not done with EBF5 not by a long shot, but we are done for the short term at least. Just about at least. We've got The Legend of Bumbo, which is the newest game by Edmund McMillan, who of course you guys know as the creator of The Binding of Isaac. And speaking of Isaac, we also have Binding of Isaac Repentance, the final, for real this time, the final DLC for The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Which I'm that's probably one of the most exciting releases we've got coming up, in my opinion. I'm beyond excited for that. Hold on. I should be able to stun this guy. Might not be. Yeah, I was about to say probably not guaranteed though. Let's protect here. Try to stay a little bit safe. I guess you have the same idea. Oh, we actually have Giga Drill now. So if anyone's weak to Earth, we can actually take advantage of this. I actually don't think there are though. So, not exactly a shining moment for Giga Drill to come through, I think, right now. We could actually do Siphon, Dispel, and then have No Legs attack. I think I might do that, honestly. Just to really put the hurting on these guys. Probably shouldn't have had her use that. I don't think you have any AoE dispels. I think we're gonna have to... Who do we want to focus on? I was hoping to take out the Idol and move on to one of the other guys, but I can't reliably do that, especially not with Nitro Blitz. Let's see, 35. It's gonna be like 50% per hit. You know, we'll just go with it. That's perfect. Although that being said, he might just go to the Kammoth anyway. We'll see. Okay, cool. Truthfully, I don't know if his AI factors in defend status. I have absolutely no idea. I have no clue if it does or not. Okay, so this is a little rough. These guys are doing a lot of damage to us. I'm just kind of trying to rush it, but probably not the best strategy. I'm gonna kind of stick with it for now, though. So we'll see how that does. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and use a Lone Break here. We're gonna go for a 7th Heaven, I think. Honestly, might have been better off doing Genesis. Brain has been fried. Or is it fired? I didn't actually see which one he said. I hope that's water. Yeah, you and me both. Okay, so they did the stupid defend thing again. I guess that's fine. 90%. It's actually possible. Very unlikely, but it's actually possible to insta-kill this thing. It's interesting. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of setup here. I think I'm a little overdue for that. Let's do this. Get the weekend on him. That's really the main one I think I want to worry about for now. Yeah, sure. Just debilitate him. Oh. Damn. All Alright. Oh, that's right. You get another turn. Okay. Oh, I should have revived someone then. I forgot you had that. Alright, that's probably fine now. That's fine. Okay. And also Borderlands 3 was recently announced. Way back to a previous topic. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out. Are you kidding? Oh my god. Why is this so hard? 28? These guys are not... I mean, I guess they're a little overleveled and they're strong enemies, but... This is a little bit absurd. You have absolutely nothing that he's weak to. Bomb and ice. Okay. Let's... Yeah, I want to bring him back for 9 lives. Then... Okay. We do still have a little bit of time before we hit our next boss. And I think I'm okay dropping a limit, another limit here, potentially. Oblivion seems good. I just want to kill this guy. I think Oblivion should do the trick. I'm leaving the rest of the guys a little vulnerable, but there's no way we're gonna get wiped unless this guy doesn't die, which is technically possible, but I'm gonna assume that this should be enough. Oh, that's very enough. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright. Got 2 turns to stagger on him, too. Forgot about that. Substructing a few of them is no problem at all. Okay, he's got auto-revive. That's fine. And that just healed him. Cool, thank you. Okay. Electric, dark, poison. Alright. I'd like to get tired on him, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Because I also, most importantly, would like to start getting the poison ticked up. Let's go ahead and do that, and let's do this. Hopefully, yeah, okay. Cool. So we'll just let the poison start doing its thing. Oh, magic defense now? That I don't think that helps him at all. Oh, maybe his spit attack might be magic. That's the only attack he has that's even feasibly a magic attack. So that's perfectly fine. Alright, so let's bring her back here. Let's switch you to I forgot Anna's actually still alive. Fumbling around the menus a bit. Okay, let's go for tired. Yeah. Do that. So he's gonna take a lot of damage every turn now. Let's do that, and we're pretty much in business here. This is really gonna hurt. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. All right, bring you back. We'll just swap in Matt. I think Matt's buffed. If I'm not mistaken. Nope, I am mistaken. Okay, that's fine. Really not much of a problem. And sure, just to make sure. Pretty sure we'll be able to kill him next turn. Right? And yeah, this guy's very dead. Alright. There we go. Took a little bit longer than anticipated, but still overall certainly not too bad. Alright. So we still definitely have time for at least one room of the Grand Gallery. Food rations for the next month. A little worried I shouldn't. Yeah, I could see that. We did have to pop a couple limits, so it's reasonable to be worried there. Alright, so let's see. What's our final reward here? Some really nice craftables. And some more really nice craftables. Okay. All color-coded, which is quite nice. Yeah, no equipment or anything left, but that's fine. We've gotten some pretty nice equips here, and I'm hoping, depending on what areas we're able to get through, we might be able to get a couple more nice equips from the Grand Gallery, potentially. So let's go ahead and head over there. I would like to mention I am prepping up as much as I can for you know what, actually let me check by the equipment shop. I am prepping up as much as I feel like I'm trying to find a good way to pace. This guy also still has the mask on. I'm trying a good way to pace a lot of my equipment upgrades. We're actually gonna buy a couple of these. I could afford to buy all these, but I like to buy the shop stuff in kind of sections. So let's just go ahead and upgrade those quick. I think those were both pieces of armor. One of them was the bubble dress here. Obviously boosts our water skills. Defending gives enchanted. This is the main thing I think you might want to use this for. Basically you can do a strat called I think this gives invis. You can either do a strategy called invis or enchant tanking. Usually it's invis tanking is the common one because physical attacks are just more common on a lot of the tougher bosses. But basically you can give a character something like this that gives invisible, making them immune to physical attacks. And then you can give them the... I haven't upgraded it yet. If you see, you upgrade this one more, which actually I'm going to go ahead and do. Defending gives target status, so all enemies will attack that person, but you're immune to physical attacks. So if you know you're going up against a really tough foe or set of foes that mostly use physical attacks, you can do that. And then you can also throw stuff like the fairy badge. Because that's kind of the main one I think that we have right now. But you can throw a bunch of stuff on there to basically make them more durable. And it's a really useful strat. In some cases, I've had to rely on it a couple of times. What was the other thing we actually got? Oh, the Viking Fur. Here we go. Pretty good, pretty good. Randomly cast Brown Bear. That's a nice random effect to get. This is very cheap to upgrade also. Improves chances of catching foes. Not that useful. Oh, no, it is actually useful. Never mind. We don't have a certain other piece of equipment that I thought we did at this point. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. And we can upgrade this one more, sure. Okay, so that's kind of showing off that stuff. Yeah, invis tanking in particular is something I expect I'll be showing off eventually. I didn't use it until really late on my Twitch playthrough. I was trying to avoid it, truthfully, because I thought it was a little bit cheesy, and I still kind of think it is, but some fights it's really almost necessary to use it. Okay, so back in the Grand Gallery, you see all these rooms are labeled. We already did the 15 metal room. So now I'm going to go ahead and head to the 20 metal room. This one here is the next one. We might have time to do both. Let's see how it goes. I'm seeing dirty drawings of me in here who's been stalking me. If you look at any of these paintings, I think you get an achievement. Okay, so there's 4 fights in here. We should be able to take care of this. I'm just going to do bottom row and then top row, I think. So we'll start with this one. It's just all the cat enemies. I think this is all the cat enemies. Oh, no, it's not actually, is it? No. Okay. Level 32, so they're quite high level, but they are susceptible to instant death. So I believe we're gonna go ahead and in general for this area, instant death strats are really nice. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see. Doesn't this eventually? No. Okay. What are these weapons I thought increased the chance of inflicting status effects? Oh well. I'm not sure which one it is. Let's see, what gives good accuracy? Monster Immunity does. Not really interested in that. We'll just do the Ride Shield, I guess. We're gonna do the Fat Fly setup for you. We can give you the Captain's Hat, and then I think that's actually it. That's actually like the whole thing that I need. I'm pretty sure. There we go. Let's see. I don't completely remember the setup. I think that's pretty much it. We just fireworks. And since these are all single waves, you can just go into the fight and do this really easily every single time. So I'm pretty sure it's just fireworks. And just do Swift Slash. 50% chance, that's boosted by his weapon. And by good luck and bad luck, I think this is just guaranteed. So that's that. This is gonna trivialize most of the fights in this area. And this is really easy, and obviously you've been able to do the instant death strats for a while. There's a lot of variations. Typically they work best on no legs or Ana. Doom Archer is pretty popular. I personally kind of like the no legs strat. But that's just me. There's not that much of a difference between them functionally. You see this is just more cats, and also that chest, I didn't even comment on it. The chest, oh, still on cooldowns. The chest I think just had like stat items and some basic stuff. Nothing too interesting. Okay, cooldown's gone. Cool. There's something else I was gonna say on that. Yeah, just a fun fact actually. So on my stream of the final boss, I actually had Matt himself in the. He was watching. I'm not sure if he's like actively watching that much, but he did participate in chat a couple times, and I think the first thing he ever said in chat was I was actually using an instant death no legs build, and he called it Death Note legs, I think. And I just thought that was so clever, so I just thought I'd share that with you guys. That was straight from the creator of the game. Okay, so we got some more stat items. I actually neglected the free chests up here. I forgot about that. Most of these areas, actually, the top ones at least, do have free chests. So even if you don't want to clear out the area yet, I highly recommend you actually just go into the rooms and clear out the free stuff you can get. Okay, so this is actually one that that could trick you if you're not careful. So if you look at these guys, obviously it's the dolls. You know what the dolls do. What you might not notice is these guys are way lower level than you. They're actually, it looks like they're exactly 10 levels lower. I don't know if that's always the case. Basically, the idea is that you do a lot of damage to these guys, and then you can actually very easily wipe your entire party, and then you lose after killing all of them with like an AoE or something. So that's kind of the idea. Obviously, we're not going to let that happen, and you don't get XP from this area, so I can just do this. As long as one of us stays alive, then we're good. So I'm just going to do that, and that should do the trick. So everyone's going to die except no legs, and that's just fine. This is an intentionally easy fight to trick you into killing your entire party. Basically is the gimmick of this fight. So as you can see, obviously we inflicted instant death, so they're all going to die. but there's no XP, so it doesn't really matter. So as long as one of you guys stays alive, it's fine. So here we get the hipster shirt. Let's see. I don't actually remember much about this, because again, I didn't get this until way later on. It's kind of a weird one. Nice resistances. Besides, the water's not that useful, but the stun and instant death is really nice. Increase the effective buff skills. That's always desirable. Sure. We'll do one more. It's pretty unremarkable, to be honest. It's a pretty nondescript piece of equipment, but you know, it's there. It's something. And last but not least, we have the dog's encounter. We actually need to catch a Tanuki dog. Okay. That's gonna slightly complicate things, but that's probably fine. So they can all be stunned, I think. Yeah, they can all be stunned pretty easily. So Spark Shower should stun most of them. Well, it kind of did that. Alright, what level is this guy? 29. I'd like to weaken him as much as I can here. Okay, probably not enough for a capture yet. Let's go for this. Okay, should be good for capture next turn. We only got 2 of them throwing out attacks. Okay, we got all the important members still alive. Let's just switch in someone to capture here, and then we should be good. This guy should be good to go. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? There we go. Okay. Easy peasy. Got the Tanuki dog. I think we've obviously seen this guy before. I just failed to capture it earlier. Fire attack, 100% burn. There's not that many ways to burn, so if you want to inflict burn, this is probably one of your better bets. But everything else we already have, so we're just gonna instant death here. I'm now realizing how easy it actually would be for me to pretty much fly through. Oh wow! Did he dodge it, or is he immune to it? He might be immune. You see, it's pretty easy for me to just fly through this area. Speaking of fly, yeah, he is actually okay. I'm just right now, like, I could do that. You know, there's obviously, I wouldn't want to do all the rooms because, you know, if you guys are playing along, you wouldn't necessarily have access to all of them yet. But I could reasonably do most of these right now. But I like to use it as kind of a way to pad out some of the videos. And we'll have time enough to show off the Grand Gallery that I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, so the last chest, we get the drill bits. This is an equip I remember all the way back from the 3rd game at the very least. Female hat here. Electric weakness, earth resist, stun weakness. Mostly this is pretty much just stats. You see, it's actually very defensive. We'll do one more, just okay. So it doesn't do anything interesting, but it's a pretty nice equip if you're looking for raw defense and you're not going against any electric enemies. But okay, yeah, I think we're gonna have to end it off there. So we'll have to pick up with a bit more Grand Gallery in the future. Oh, excuse me, but yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description for a link to my Twitch.tv channel, where, like I said earlier, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Tonight, I'll either be streaming the very last bit of EBF5 I have to do, and some miscellaneous EBF stuff, or I'll be starting my new game, whatever that happens to be. So either way, I would highly appreciate, of course, you guys checking it out. And check out the Discord also to participate, potentially, in helping me decide what game to play, and just talking about games in general. But, yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and next time we are going to, I think at long last, head into the 2nd premium dungeon. A little skeptical, but, we're gonna have to see how it goes. But, yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys later.